Hi everyone, welcome back to another My Living Media podcast episode. I'm Lucy Dodd, and today we're with David, the owner and lead trainer of Body Street Jupiter. David,
That's right.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
Awesome. So David, we're just going to start off with a brief introduction. If you could just share with us, who you are and what you do.
So, as you said, I'm David. My last name is Breitenbach, so that's a German name. I'm from Germany. My mom is Puerto Rican. I grew up in Germany, but I was born in the United States. And about 6-7 years ago, I moved here over. I had studied physiotherapy in Germany and have always worked in the fitness industry. And over the years, I've been working in a country club, practicing personal training and physiotherapy. It's kind of a gray zone area, just helping my clients stay fit, play golf, tennis, and so forth.
Nice. And so you recently just opened Body Street Jupiter in August of 2023. How did you get into opening this location?
So I had worked for Body Street in Germany already. Back then, they opened 2007. That's when the franchise started. It's a franchise in Germany with about 290 plus studios, mainly in Germany, but also in UK and just all over Europe. And so when I heard about that they were coming over here, I was intrigued because I knew how effective EMS training is for my clients or patients in Germany. That's how I started looking to see if we can open this here.
Cool. And I'm unfamiliar with EMS workout, so how would you describe that to our audience? What is an EMS workout?
An EMS workout is a workout where it's kind of like a STEM machine, but the frequencies are a little bit different. They're set to where you can get a whole body workout, and usually it's a medical device that we would use for our patients to increase blood flow and accelerate the healing process, like after an injury or after surgery. But now they changed the frequencies to where you actually have a muscle contraction. And with that muscle contraction, you can get a whole full body workout because you have pads around your arms, your legs, a whole jacket on for your chest and your back. So we're getting 92% of your muscles. Wow. Facial muscles are the only ones we don't work out.
Awesome. So what would you say are the key benefits for clients that do an EMS workout?
The key benefits are mainly strength. We hit fast twitch muscle fibers. We have red muscle fibers and white muscle fibers. White muscle fibers are the fast twitch muscle fibers. Those are muscles for explosive movements and for strength. So anything for your daily activity of living, you would really want to have those muscles fired up. And then red muscle fibers, we target them as well, but not as much. Mm-hmm. Those are endurance muscles. Those are like your calf muscles or your core muscles. And so this machine, it targets mainly the fast twitch muscle fibers, but also the red muscle fibers, which really strengthens your core immense, mm-hmm. where it really reduces pain. It's awesome.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So could you walk us through what a typical workout session would look like at Body Street and, what people can expect when they go in for a class?
Yeah. So when they come in for a class at Body Street, the first thing we provide is everything that you need. So you could come in with nothing and you're ready to go. We just ask you to drink 16 ounces of water beforehand because it's very important that you stay hydrated or that you are hydrated. But we have a sportswear that we provide for you. It's a special material that helps with better conduction. And then we have special socks that have a good grip, so we don't work with sports shoes. We want to have a good connection to the floor because we want our proprioceptors to work because the EMS training works through the nervous system, and proprioceptors is a part of that. And then we have a shower there, we have towels there, water for you there, so you're really taken care of. And what you would expect is an amazing workout.
Awesome. And so correct me if I'm wrong, but I did see on your website that all you need is a 20-minute workout in 1 week. Is that true?
Yeah, it's too good to be true, but it is true. Again, we're working all muscles simultaneously. And so if I were to work in a gym and want to get a muscle fatigue, I would work on, let's say, hamstrings or my quads. I would do about 5 sets. And with each 5 sets, I would have to take between 30 and 90 seconds of rest. Mm-hmm. And so that can if I want a whole body workout, that can take up to 2 hours, if not 2.5 hours. So with this workout, we're training all muscles simultaneously, and we're acquiring 80 to 90% of your muscle cells through the electronic impulse. It's like an amplification system. And so with weights, we would acquire about 50%. Maybe as an athlete, you could get it up to 70%, but you have that impact on your joints where you can hurt yourself if you're not in the right ankle and degree, or if you didn't warm up correctly. And so we don't have that impact, or very low impact we have with EMS training. And the impact that we have is basically the gravity of just our body weight being pulled. And then also the muscle contraction obviously has also a force on the tendons, but it's nothing like an impact that goes through your joints as it is with weights.
Okay. That's actually nice that you guys offer 20-minute sessions, because personally, as a young professional, and I'm sure many other professionals feel this way, it's hard sometimes to find time to dedicate to go to the gym. So to know there's a place out there that, maybe you don't need to be hitting the gym every day, but there's somewhere you can go 20 minutes once a week and you get a little bit of workout going on, that's awesome. I'm definitely going to have to try you guys out. That's
exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So since I opened up the studio, I'm obviously dedicated lots of hours to it. And I would go to the gym every day. Sundays I would take off. And I'll be there in about 1 to 2 hours. And so now I don't have that time, but I do my 20-minute workout once a week. I actually do it twice a week because I do have to have something compensating for my everyday workout. So I do it twice a week, and that's plenty. I wouldn't recommend any more than that. And I also get to spend time with my family and my kids, again, because I just have that extra time, and I still stay fit and lean.
That's awesome. So what kind of results can clients expect to see training with you guys at EMS? EMS?
The main thing is strength. We're hitting fast twitch muscle fibers, so you're definitely going to get stronger. You're also going to have more endurance, because as you're working all of your muscles, they're all asking for oxygen. And so as they're all asking for oxygen, your heart has to deliver, or your blood has to deliver oxygen, and your heart has to pump the blood, right? So we're getting that cardio effect as well. Flexibility. Why? Because both muscles are working at the same time. So you have your biceps and your triceps as an agonist and antagonist, and they're both pulling at the same time, which is inadvertently is a stretch, an active stretch. So you get more flexible, you get more stronger. And the best part for clients that have pain, lower back pain, it strengthens all of the little multifidi muscles that stabilize your core along your spine. And so the pain in your lower back reduces after 1 or 2 sessions by 70%.
Wow.
It's amazing. Yeah, I have clients that come in and they're just blown away.
Yeah, that is amazing. And this kind of may be a dumb question, but do people feel sore after doing, do you have the typical workout sores after doing the EMS?
Yeah, so for the first time, I make sure that I keep the intensity levels a little bit lower.
Okay.
And just give them really a demo version. I still give them the full 20 minutes, but I don't want them to be in extreme soreness. And me as a personal trainer of experience, I've always made sure that in any type of workout, we never do that. That's, some clients, that can be very painful. Soreness, everybody's individual of how you absorb it and how you take it. And so what I do is I fade everybody in. I bring them in. We get a little challenge, but it's a comfortable challenge. The intensity level. And then we fade it in and we store all that information and we increase it with every session. And then soreness would be there, yes, but it would be, you can deal with it.
Yeah. Awesome. Is there any other type of safety precautions you guys take with new clients coming in or people new to EMS workout?
So we always do an assessment.
Okay.
We want to make sure the main joints, shoulder, hip, spine, cervix, knees and joints. I want to make sure that there we have full range of motion, or if there is limited range of motion, we want to know that. So on our chart of exercises, our vocabulary of exercises, we know what to avoid and what we can do, or maybe not avoid, but maybe customize that exercise for that client. Again, we don't use bands and weights, so it's really hard to hurt someone. Everything is isometric, meaning static. There's no movement involved. If we do have movement involved, it's a minimal movement, and it's a combination of static and dynamic. It's a little hard to explain, but it's basically static movement with a static with a little bit of movement.
Okay. And are there any additional services or amenities that you guys offer to enhance the overall fitness journey for your
Absolutely,
clients?
yeah. Like I said, when you come, we have a shower for you. We also have a 3D scan assessment.
Wow.
With this machine, we measure your body fat, your muscle mass, your body density. It gives you a 3D scan of yourself that you can also bring to a 3D printer.
Wow, that's cool.
And yeah, it's pretty awesome. So we see a picture, or you see a picture of yourself, how you start, and then you can see the progress of where you're heading. And as long as your nutrition is good, you then you definitely will see results. And if you don't, then you'll just have to get your hormonal balance in place. But if you work out and your nutrition is good, you will definitely see results, whether it's with EMS training or traditional training.
Okay, and will you help people? I know we kind of talked about this earlier before the podcast, but will you help people kind of figure out the right nutritional plan they should be on, or kind of give them maybe ideas of how they should be eating? Or
Yeah, so we have a program where it's a special app that provides nutrition plans or nutritional advice, and it also will help you count your calories. So you just put in what you're eating. You can even scan with that barcode, and it will let you know what are the calories. And so you put in your goal. We see you want to lose X amount of fat or weight or build muscle, and it will give you a diet based on that. And then we can keep track of that and just make sure if you stay on track, you come to your workout, you have your nutrition, you will get results. You got to stay persistent and stick to it. And I would say that's with everything like that, right? So, yeah.
So in what ways does Body Street foster a supportive and motivating environment for its clients?
So I always say, come happy and leave happy. I have the philosophy that a great service provides a good environment. And so when people come, just like you go into a restaurant, you have a host that will greet you with a nice smile and bring you to your table. And I like that. It's comforting and it's welcoming. And that's exactly what I also like to give my clients the feeling. When they come, we know them by their name. We smile. It doesn't matter what kind of day I have. I always give them a smile and I welcome them. And I'm happy that they're here, and I appreciate every client. So unlike a client just giving the feeling that they're a number, I really want them to have the feeling that they're not a number, but they're actually my client, and we appreciate every client. And so we welcome them. We make sure that we provide the amenities and the services to them. Also, the workout is the fundamental core of the way our Body Street operates. And so the workouts, they have to be great. So the client will always want to experience the same workout, whether he works with me or with one of my other trainers. The experience has to be amazing, and the overall comfortness and service has to be great.
Yeah, no, that is great that you guys offer that, because it's just nice to go in somewhere and you have that personable feel. They know your name, you feel comfortable. It really does make a difference in, the whole experience,
Yes.
for sure. David, so if there's one thing you could get across to the viewers, what would you want them to know?
That we want to stay healthy, we want to stay fit, and I take a shower every day, and I eat every day, so I take care of my body every day. And I think that working out is part of taking care of your body. It's part of your hygienics, so to speak, right? And so what I want to share with that is that it is important. It's important for your family to be with your family and to be healthy with your friends and families. Enjoy the vacations, being able to run up the stairs, go hiking, go water skiing without the pain, or biking without the pain on your back or knees or so. And also, like your grandchildren, you want to be able to just pick them up and hug them. You want to be able to enjoy, pulling the wagon through the sand on the beach. Just overall daily activities that we have to do. You know, we want to be able to complete them and enjoy our days every day, because we're just this amount of time here on Earth, and we want to make the best out of it.
That's great. I love that message. And that's going to kind of wrap up everything. I do have one more question, though. How can people, schedule a workout class with you guys? How do they get into Body Street Jupiter?
Yeah, that's really easy. So you can just give us a call. That will be 561-406-3087. You can also text message us or WhatsApp us under that number, 561-406-3087. We have Instagram and Facebook, and there's a link that will direct you to our website. And there you can just sign up, and you can book a free trial session. And once that is booked, there's an online calendar that will automatically plug you in, and you show up, and we're there for you.
Awesome. Well, that is a wrap on today's episode. Thank you so much, David, for joining us.
Thank you, too.
And we'll see you on the next episode, guys.